Hi, namaste. My name is Madhu, and I'm from Bangalore. I did my MBA in Finance and Marketing in 2021 and 2023. Passed out of the ABBS College. Now I'm working as a senior process executive in Cognizant, deployed at Google in digital marketing field. As soon as I went into the ABS, I had that positive aura. Thank you so much for having me on this podcast.
Welcome to Changemakers by ABBS Podcast. Today we feature Miss Madhu, a 2021-2023 finance and marketing alumna, now thriving as a senior process executive in digital marketing from Cognizant. Her journey highlights how ABBS shaped her path into the dynamic world of performance marketing. Hi, I welcome you to Changemakers by ABBS Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us in today.
Thank you, Nita. Thank you so much for having me today in this podcast.
So, before we get into the actual conversation, would you mind letting us know a bit about yourself, your journey so far, and also the work that you do?
Sure, sure. Hi, namaste. My name is Madhu, and I'm from Bangalore, born and brought up in Bangalore. I did my MBA in Finance and Marketing in 2021 and 2023. Passed out of the ABBS College, patch out. So now I'm working as a senior process executive in Cognizant, deployed at Google in digital marketing field. This is something about my professional life, and if it comes to personal life, I have a great hobbies like badminton. I love badminton sports, and I'm a trained classical singer, Hindustani vocalist. So I have done many shows regarding singing, and I love Hindustani singing. This is something pretty much about me. And one more very unique thing is I really like going on trekkings, and especially nature excites me a lot. So I've done a bit of trekking, which keeps my weekend always busy on these trekking days. So this is something pretty much about myself.
Right. Great introduction and dynamic passion, I must say. Yes. And what sparked your interest in digital marketing? Yeah, I know that you are from marketing field, but then specifically getting into digital marketing, what was that spark that helped you to get into this?
Yeah, digital marketing is a very dynamic role, and now it is like
Mhm.
upcoming field for other people, like my freshers or any person. It matters, because now as the social media and now we're going towards a completely upgraded version of the technology. Especially everyone wants to be seen, everyone wants to be heard, everyone wants to know, they want that attention. So digital marketing is such a field that where you can grab attention and where you can see yourself. So basically I was like that when I was in my college. So I always, it's not like attention seeker, it was like I really wanted to tell people what exactly I want to do, how exactly my ideas are. So digital marketing, when I was in my college, it was like we had a subject called marketing. Okay, so there I got this platform of knowing what is digital marketing. Then I just had a career path there, which something interested me, and I started going towards that. So this is how the digital marketing was like a small spark I had in me, which took me to this career path.
Right. And I must say, I mean, you're at the right place at the right time because digital marketing is booming and it is not going to stop in near future. And everybody are looking forward to I mean, digitally present and do the digital marketing for their brands.
Yes,
So,
Nita,
how did
perfect.
how did your role at Cognizant shape your career path?
Yeah, to be frank, before this Cognizant role, I was in a company called Marlabs. I was working as a corporate
Okay.
marketing analyst. So
Mhm.
when I was in third semester of my, in my college, ABPS, so I had this opportunity. There was a company which just came and they just took the interview and I got selected in the company, particular
Mhm.
company. So when I was in fourth semester, it was completely about me, going ahead with practically how the marketing is working, how the marketing role is getting exposed. So I was exposed to that kind of practicality of the world. So when I went into the Marlabs, there was something I used to do with sales navigator, LinkedIn, social media analytics, where I was a lead generation specialist. So I was put into a strategic management team, a GTM team, go to marketing team. I was into the
Mhm.
subdomain. So when I went there, I experienced or exposed to many types of different marketing itself. So we had different departments within our company itself. So there were certain type of people who used to take care of press analyst relationship, and there was certain people who used to take about internal and external communication. There were certain type of people there to take care of social media analytics, and there were certain people like us where I was into lead generation specialist. So
Right.
all these sub domains of marketing I was able to learn there. So when I went to the lead generation specialist, I understood how exactly leads are coming to a company. So basic of how do you get leads, how do you go behind people, how do you go behind the clients, who are those clients who are very much vulnerable to your business, who are
Yeah.
sensitive to your business. And it was a SaaS based company, so we used to do campaigns running also. All these things were set up for 1 year, particular year. So we used to
Right.
do all this planning. The timetable was for 1 year. It was like what are the type of campaigns it used to come quarterly, which campaign should we just give that priority. Is it cloud
Mhm.
based campaign? Is it like
Mhm.
IT campaign? It is AI campaign. So which type of campaign should be given the priority? So all
Right.
this type of prioritizing, strategizing, and what exactly a person has to do as a marketing role. I was not an intern. I was a completely employee of that particular company. So
Yeah.
I had a privilege to learn it. And even to be frank, Neeta, it was so great to have a company like Marlabs, and people around me were so nice and so beautiful souls also, and
Mhm.
who had a lot of experience as a legendary experience in the marketing field. All those people had a huge experience of 15 years, 20 years. It was like that. I had an opportunity to learn it from them. So it was a
Yeah.
very nice learning, just like how I've learned things from our director HR Venkatesha sir. No, in the same way, I used to have learning from my director or my manager, who was to be very sensitive about how he used to tell me also. So
Yeah.
as a new person to the marketing, new person to this era of job world and all, I was so excited, as well as I learned many things in that particular company for 2 years. So that is
Right.
how my first company shaped me. And now coming to your question, Cognizant.
Mhm.
Cognizant, I have been in Cognizant for 4 to 5 months now. It's really
Mhm.
great. It is totally different what I'm doing now. It is like completely opposite what I was doing there. I am a person, I come from a technology background. I'm an engineer. So I always wanted to explore myself as a tech as an aspirant, okay? So it was like
Right.
marketing and technology. So
Mhm.
marketing, I learned it from my previous company, how to be in a management level, how to talk to people, clients. And now I have a technical background where I'm doing with Google Ads, Google Analytics, this technical aspects of marketing. So this is
Right.
I would really thank universe, that it's given me a road or a career path to boom. Like, I really wanted to get into martech, I got it. So this is
Yeah.
something Cognizant has given me an opportunity. Now I finished my training and nesting. Now I'm hitting on the floor. So in the
Right.
training, it was totally it's very challenging, to be frank, Nita,
Mhm.
because I had so much to learn, so much aspect of technology, and so much aspect of keeping things in mind. It doesn't work like just go ahead with it. It doesn't work like that. Here
Yeah.
in Marlabs, I had a opportunity to tell what I want to do, because it is strategy. I have to think
Right.
uniquely, right? But here there is nothing. You don't have uniqueness here. Okay, it is
Mhm.
completely doing what the company wants you to do. So they
Yeah.
want us to train for certain aspects, certain applications, and you need to know more about it. So once you know more about, if you're curious person, it's really a great, because it
Yeah.
is very dynamic. You have so much to learn. Daily you will learn. So this is how Cognizant is shaping my career. So I'm in
Yeah.
the process of getting shaped. Yeah,
Right.
this is something
Com-
Cognizant has given me.
yeah. Companies. I mean, different companies have different policies and a way of working and culture. But what
Perfect.
is more important is like you need to have a good team which will help you grow, I mean, along with them. So, how, I really want to know, like, since you have mentioned, like, you work in the Google Ads and all. So, what does a typical day look like as a Google Ads specialist?
Yeah, just now you mentioned the team we work. So in
Yeah.
this particular company, I have a great team too.
Yes.
Everyone comes from different domains. Like we have
Mhm.
people from BCA, we have people from BA, we have it's totally like mixed culture. So
Yeah.
when it comes to Cognizant and deployed at Google, you have a great responsibilities now. coming up,
Yeah.
because you're a face of Cognizant and you are face of Google too. Because when I
Yeah.
speak to client, it will be on behalf of Google. I don't tell
Mm.
on behalf of Cognizant. Okay, so when it is they're speaking to Google people itself. So I have that
Yeah.
opportunity and I have that responsibility on my shoulders to be very ethical and to be very professional, firstly. Okay, and as a Google Ads specialist, it comes with a lot of responsibility and lot of patience, and you should be very empathetic, and you should have so much of dynamic knowledge about what exactly the client wants. So in my day, I meet so many different clients who has different aspects, who has different problems coming up. You need to give a
Yeah.
solution for them, because I work for a technical solution team. So when I
Right.
come to that, so it might be sometimes, the advertisers or the clients, their mood is frustrated. I can't just show up that frustration on them. It has to be like soothing way of telling them the solution. There are certain, because even I had an experience. There were certain times when I took my calls, like there would be some other agent or something he would have been going through,
Yeah.
and there were certain times, that time you know to empathize your client. That is what I've learned, for this 4 5 months. Empathizing, it was there in me, but I didn't have an opportunity to show that empathy. Okay, there is an
Right.
opportunity to show that empathy here. And patience, patient, Cognizant for this 4 months has taught me patience, and in this role especially needs lot of patience. You need to understand the same old application, but still, people face different problems. There might be one single click which is not working for them. So patience, as it is shaping me again in this particular Google Ads specialist. And in Google Ads specialist, you will learn a lot about applications, like where I'm learning a lot about Google Ads, Google Ads analytics, and you have Google Tag Manager, Google Tag Assistant. So you will learn more about it. Google Analytics is a very vast subject. It is like an
Yeah.
ocean for marketing people. It is like it will tell everything about what exactly the website is doing. So it is like an ocean for marketing people. So learning about it, it is shaping me. And Google Ads Specialist is really interesting role. To be frank, I am a person who always asks why. I am
Yeah.
always like, why it should be done? Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? I am a that kind of a person. Even in my
Right.
training, I had a lot of questions. I used to go ahead and shoot the questions out. And even now, I need to know why you are doing that. Why you are just telling me to do that? Why should I tell that to my advertiser? So I am that kind of a person. If anyone is this kind of mindset who want to learn more about it, Google Ads specialist role is really dynamic and anyone can go for it.
Right.
So this is how my day looks. As typical day, I would tell it
Mhm.
is packed with 10 hours, complete work. You don't have any space for your personal life. I could tell that because it is
Yeah.
complete work, because you'll have the calls assigned, and you can't just give up, on your calls. You can't just tell no, I don't have mood today. I can't just take up calls. No, nothing like that. You should give your work. You should give 100% to your work. This is how my typical day looks like.
Great.
Yeah.
Or something good for a workaholic person. So are you a workaholic person?
Yeah, Neeta, very great question, because I was a person, I was a UPSC aspirant before,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
was dealing with 8 hours of studying, and I came to MBA, and that
right.
always studies. I love studying. I love
Yeah.
studying book, or I love something to know more about it. One particular subject which was always there for me was geography. Geography, where I used to always, my heart used to be there in that particular subject. So when I came to ABBS also, I didn't find, at the age of 26, I did my MBA. I didn't find so much, and everyone told me to go with the correspondence, but I really wanted to go to college and learn it. So I
Yes.
just chose that. Like, even there was an option, like, working also, I would have gone for that MBA, but I chose to go to college. And the people in my college were all my juniors. I studied with those kind of people. I learned
Mhm.
so many things. I was like, we had a huge difference also, age difference, and even the
Right.
generation. Not that much generation gap. Before and all, we used to have no, the generation gap used to be like for 10 years, but now it is not like that. Every 2 years you have a generation gap. So I learned many things from them, and even that at the college I learned many things, and it was completely that kind of mindset I had.
Yeah.
Learning things was very easy for me. and I used to always go. I never had any initiative, someone telling me go talk about this on the dais, nothing like that. I used to just pick my, I was like, okay, fine, I'll come and talk about it. I was that kind of a student. Even here in my college, I mean in my office also, it is the same thing only. I
Mhm.
take up the initiative. I don't want anyone to push me and tell them to ask, nothing like that. I was that kind
Yeah.
of a person. So coming to this, it was a great journey for me, and learning aspect of this. So that workaholic, no, you told me about the workaholic. It doesn't
Yeah.
mind me. I can aram just sit for 10 hours and do it. I am a person who always sits, complete my work. I never take it. I am not a procrastination person. I don't take work to home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm damn sure I'll finish it up.
Yes, I mean, people take workaholic as a negative term, but sometimes I find people who are like absolutely calm, even if they work for 14 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours a day, because they love what they are doing and they love their work. So that's why it shouldn't be a problem. And same case for me as well. I can work 24 hours continuously without even like complaining a single thing.
That's really
So,
great, Neeta. You just now mentioned, like, you should have that love for doing that.
yes,
See, that is a main driving source. If you
yeah,
like it, you will do it for 14 hours. If you like
yeah,
it, you'll do it for 24. But if you don't like it, no, you can't do it for 1 hour also. Trust me that
absolutely.
this is there. You know, I like it because now I'm learning. Something new always excites me, okay? It's like I
Yeah,
want to learn it. I want to finish off with that. I want to learn completely about it. I am that kind of a person. So you want me
yeah,
to do it, I'll do it for complete 14 hours. You want to work, I'll do it. I'll finish up my work. I am that kind of a
right.
person. Workaholic, it's like if you like it, you can go, right?
Yeah,
If you
that's
are just seeing a series, no, even if it is 180 episode, we'll just go for days watching it.
yeah,
It's
that's
the
what.
same way.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
how did ABBS actually help build your foundation in marketing?
Oh my God, ABBS has a crucial role in my life as a career path because, as I told you, I was an aspirant. I was a civil engineer, to be frank. So, from civil engineer to it's like a roller coaster for me. Civil
Yeah.
engineer to ABBS, and one pretty story is, I came through ABBS through government PGCET quota. I never put for
Okay.
any other colleges. As soon as I went into the ABS, I had that positive aura. I don't know why.
Wow.
The moment I just went inside, and we have a huge what is that, auditorium, okay? The moment I went inside, no, I felt somewhere this is a place. I didn't
I'm
apply.
getting I mean, you won't believe I'm getting goosebumps. But really.
No, Nita, this is real story of, like, it happened to
Yeah.
me. I just took
Mhm.
my mother's sister to with me when I went to the college. Just once
Mhm.
I just went into the college. I liked it. It was
Mhm.
not like pretty much big colleges. You have I have been to other colleges too, like, knowing about,
Mhm.
well, where should I do my MBA. I always had that clarity and concern. Should I have to do it
Yeah.
in top colleges of Bangalore? What should I do? Because MBA is a really great degree, okay? People think
Yeah.
it is really like how equivalent to MS. So MBA was
Yeah.
something I took it. It was somewhere career path change only for me. But when I went to ABBS, I told when I just went into the auditorium, I had this lights on. I don't know, but that
Mhm.
was something I just made up my mind. This is a college I'm going to study. I didn't put
Yeah.
to any other colleges. And I had a faculty, like, Rajesh sir. I had one-on-one session with him. I spoke to him and I was like, fine, I'm joining this college. At the moment I met HR Venkatesha sir, the director, no,
Mhm.
I was like, no, I am in the right place. ABBS is a college where I had other people also doing in, MBA in another parts of Bangalore
Mhm.
who are doing great. ABBS has a different, way of teaching. As
Yeah.
an engineering student, I was all into studies. There was nothing I used to do extracurricular activities. But when you come to ABBS, no, we had so much activities going on in ABBS. ABBS is bunch of
Mhm.
activities. Apart from studies, there are certain things you can learn. There is so much of exposure, Nita. Like, I am damn sure at the end of our semesters, all of our
Mhm.
my batchmates, my so-called friends, now there are certain people who are my colleagues also, those people first day they were so shy to talk on the dais. At the
Mhm.
last day, they made sure that they speak. A great communication where even if you work also, you will not get this kind of exposure. I got that kind of exposure in, ABPS. I become a Miss Fresher in 2021.
Wow.
So that was a freshers day which was led me. It brought me huge confidence. I never did this ramp walk. I never did this talking. I never did this, all this communication skills in my engineering. Trust me, I didn't do that. But when I came to ABBS, I had a bucket list of doing all these things. And
Wow.
Toastmaster club, dude, seriously, that club was, it has taken. I've seen my friends who is to sit next to me, who were even hesitate to speak. At last days, they are taking our interviews. They are, telling us to come join the club, and they are giving speeches. That is a communication ABBS has given to us. It is a privilege to be at ABBS, because even the TEDx, Jivaratna ma'am, who hosts it, she does it in a very professional way. She takes it very seriously. She
Yeah.
wants the TEDx team to be the best, and she is someone who doesn't, go with, like, okay, let's do it. Nothing like that. She is a person who takes it very seriously, very professionally, and she brings even the people she brings to the dayas. No, she does so
Mhm.
much of research on it. So there are people who are taking very seriously about their career and shaping of ABBS also. And HR
Yeah.
Venkatesha sir, Shalini ma'am, who took finance for us. There are, Girish sir, who took stats for us. I still remember them, no? Though it is like 2 years, I remember them because they've shaped us so much. ABBS has a very great learning, especially with if you are seeking for something learning along with your studies and even the curricular activities. We have flash
Yeah.
mobs, we have freshers day, we have so many events happening in our particular college. So it is something happening. I had so much to tell to my friends about ABBS. And even
Yeah.
teaching wise also, I could tell we had dedicated classrooms. We had lot of doing with PPTs. So every month, every week, we had PPTs to do. So which brought so
Mhm.
much of skills in me. So
Yeah.
Microsoft's, doing the PPTs, even the Excel also. So everything, it just rooted us. So ABBS plays a very, very important role in my life as well as in my, college mates life also. This is
Yeah.
pretty much about
I would.
ABBS. Yeah.
Yeah. I always call like MBA as a 2 year internship for corporate jobs. So ABBS is the perfect example for that because it provides a lot of networking. Like conducting these events is not only getting that skills for the students, but
Mhm.
also networking. I see.
Yes, when I went to my first company, no, we had a
Mhm.
town hall session. Usually, we'll have, no, every
Okay.
company will have
Yeah.
a town hall session. The
Yeah.
moment, the HR, she was the one who picked me up from this college. She just
Mhm.
came and gave the mic to me. Trust
Oh.
me, Anita, there were so many people in the town hall session. You'll have all these
Mhm.
people who was working in that particular company for 25 years, 30 years, and I'm junior. I just went inside. She just gave me the mic.
Yeah.
I didn't have any hesitation to talk at all. I just, picked the mic and just spoke. This is what ABBS has given to me,
Yeah.
and I was appreciated for that. And my what is that, my CMO, chief marketing officer, no, Purnima Menon, she just
Yeah.
appreciated me. I would have not done that being a fresher. I'm happy that you spoke. This is what the appreciation
Yeah.
I've got. And I explained her, see, we have this kind of club activities done in our college, so this was
That
the
builds
thing.
confidence actually, a lot of confidence. Yeah.
I would give this credit to my college.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I told her. The same explanation I gave it to my CMO also, Chief Marketing Officer. I gave the same explanation. So this is what our college does to us. And she told me,
Right.
I'm very happy to have you in my team.
Great.
So this was a thing which is, my college has given. I'm always proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some skills that a student must have if they want to grow in performance marketing industry?
Yeah, see, as a digital marketing, you asked me for the first question. No, it is a very
Mm-hmm.
vast subject now, and it is
Yeah.
growing, and it is booming also at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the performance marketing, as a fresher, if someone is looking to, they should have particular. See, this industry is not just seeing your MBA grad or engineer grad. It is not behind the
Yeah.
graduation, or it is not behind your marks. Now, the industry is moving behind the skills, how
Yeah.
skillful you are. If there is a person, if there are two-person giving for the same job role, they're giving the interview. Obviously, the person who is having more skills, more understanding is getting the job. Now it is
Mm-hmm.
moving from degree certificate towards the skills. It is already
Right.
moved, to be very frank, it is already moved towards the skills. So you should be proactive in learning. It is not only what they teach in the books. You should be in proactive in learning, doing a certifications. It is see, don't do just certification for the sake of doing certification. Please understand
Yeah.
it. Why you're doing Excel? Why? VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, why you should learn it. What is the purpose of learning Power BI? What is the purpose of learning Python? Why are we doing coding? Learn like that. Instead of just like, just taking the data into your head, learn it for, getting a job. Because
Yeah.
the moment you sit in front of the interviewer and tell that, see, I have this much of skill set and I have so much of knowledge and I'm exposed to so much of projects. I've done this so much of project. It is showing up in a good way. So she has the skill. She has also shown it up. So this person is an experienced candidate. So make
Right.
sure that you build your skills, especially in performance marketing. You should know more about Google Ads, Google Ads analytics. Analytics is like, ocean, as I told you
Yeah.
in the prior, and you should have knowledge about GTM, Google Tag Manager, Google Tag Assistant. All these things, it is learnable. You can learn it on the YouTube platform itself. So when you go
Mhm.
before for the interview with the digital marketing, no, go to that YouTube. You have so much, Nita. Now everything is under everything is just in the small plate of
Yes.
phone, so-called phone. You can just learn it from YouTube. All these requirements, you have certain search engine optimization also, which comes in digital marketing. So these are the basics. If you know, it is well and good for the people who want to pursue their digital marketing.
Right. So, one piece of advice for fresh graduates entering the digital world.
See, this I would, this is a privilege to tell this answer because,
Mhm.
when I was in my MBA, I didn't have anyone, we didn't have this kind of podcast sessions and all, okay?
Yeah.
So, and I didn't make up myself to go and do this hard work also. That was one thing I did a mistake. So, for my people, like, the fresh graduates, I would
Yeah.
tell them, please go ahead and do research on yourself first. Make sure that where you fit in. Make sure that is it really something I'm doable. Yes,
Yeah.
you need to have an experience. Only if you try, you can do something, right? So try that in your college. Try talking to people. Okay, if you're coming, for example, if you have a good communication, if that is your strength, no, make sure you're there in all the club activities. Talk to people.
Yeah.
Do networking. Start from graduation itself. Start your LinkedIn profile. Build your LinkedIn profiles. Don't just wait for our Venkatesha sir or someone else to come and tell, or we have a session, grooming session also in our ABBS. We have
Yeah.
placement sessions going on, right? Don't wait till them to come and tell you what is LinkedIn for you. Firstly,
Right.
make sure the platform is correct for you, LinkedIn, okay? Secondly, coming to the skill sets, okay? As I told, YouTube has a great videos. Go ahead. If you are interested in digital marketing, if you are interested in HR, hunt for the skills which you really want to do. Don't wait for someone who comes and tells you, right?
Right.
Have the initiative. See, that is what I can tell. Have the initiative to learn. Have the initiative to have that hunger to learn. The moment you have that hunger to learn, no, you will have the career set to yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and fourth point is you should have a deep clarity about what you're doing, which industry you're going. You might go to supply chain also. You might go to HR industry. You might go to fashion technology also. But make sure which industry you're going. Have
Yeah.
thorough knowledge about it. Go to your LinkedIn. Make sure you know the job titles in that. For example, if you're coming to digital marketing, you have many titles in it. You have social
Yeah.
media. I learned it when I was working because we have to give a filter called job titles. Then I understood, okay, this many opportunities people have. We just see is
Yeah.
at digital marketing, but you have so many titles in it. Go to LinkedIn, do this homework on yourself. See which you have search analyst, you have marketing analyst, you have research analyst, you have price analyst. You have so many different jobs out there. Go search, see the job description, what exactly they're looking for. You get the
Yeah.
question paper there. Go ahead, learn, go outside, go and have that skill set developed. Do it within, trust me, do it within 3 months. You will be set for this industry. You will be hired
Absolutely.
like this. See, college will get the companies to you, right? Why don't
Mhm.
we do this homework and be ready when the company comes? So fine, I am ready to, be ready like an exam. Get the skill
Exactly.
set, be ready like an exam. They'll get the question paper. The college makes sure that they'll get good companies, top companies. ABBS has a very top companies. EY is coming, PwC is coming,
Yes.
KPMG is coming, and you have Marlabs kind of company.
Saying no, like God helps those who helps themselves. So that
Very true.
initial initial interest or hunger that should be within you,
Yes.
and then only you can seek help, and people are there to help. Like ABBS, everyone is like will welcome you with open hands and help you out. Yes.
And even the LinkedIn also, I was a person, I asked whether
Mhm.
I had a very dilemma whether to go to my first job or not. Okay. And
Yeah.
obviously we need to choose one company, and we need to leave because there are other
Yeah.
people who are waiting for the opportunity. I didn't
Right.
know about the company. They just come. No company tells that we're bad, right? They come and tell good things about them only. But I did a research. I went to the LinkedIn. I saw people working in Marlabs. I asked them in LinkedIn, how is the company? I did that initiative because I
Yeah.
wanted to know the place where I go, no? How is it? How are they doing? Is it friendly, employee friendly company? Is it very hectic to do? It is better you know why you're going. Have that clarity.
Right.
This is what I would suggest to the people who are entering into, because MBA is a dual graduation. You've already done your degree. You should have that maturity before coming into that.
Right.
Not sake of, don't do a degree sake of just doing it. Just live that. Just know why you're doing it. Have that deep clarity about which industry you're getting in. The
Right.
moment you have
Absolutely.
that clarity, your 50%, 70% of your work is done. Then it is just learning.
Right.
So this is a piece of advice I can give because
Yeah.
I didn't have anyone to give this advice to me. Yeah. So this is where
Absolutely.
this platform has helped me to reach out people and tell this.
Yeah. All right. All right. It was really an insightful conversation with you. And thank you so much for joining us in and giving time from your busy schedule.
It
Thank
was
you.
really, nice talking to you, Neeta, firstly. And I would appreciate you as well because, following up us and talking to us and making sure that the schedule is going on the right way, making sure I'm comfortable. And I would really tell thank you to you first. And the ABBS, who has always given such a talent like us, or my fellow, classmates who are doing great in their job. And I would really thank all those people from ABBS, including my lecturers. Okay, I would really
Yeah.
have this platform to tell thank you to them. Maybe I've not named few people on the podcast, but I would tell the whole crew of ABBS who is just like
Yeah.
taking the ABBS float in a very smoothly and sailing the thing. And it is such a big boat. Okay, it's a cruise actually, if I could tell. So there are very well people there, so I would tell thank you to them. So they are the reason I'm sitting here and talking in front of you. They are the reason where I'll be going in this podcast. So I would tell thank you to them. And last but not the least, I would tell thank you to my mother, who has given me such an opportunity and who never stopped me for learning. She was the reason I landed up in my MBA. So I would like to tell thank you to my mother at last, because she's the reason where I'm just sitting in front of you. And
Wow.
yeah, thank you so much for having me on this podcast, Anita.